What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, hey guys, my name is Sabrina. So with the day of love right around the corner, I thought today I would do a Valentine's Day makeup look tutorial. So if you guys are interested in seeing this tutorial, please continue watching. So my first step is always priming my eyelids with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer. So filming this video has been a roller coaster. I have originally filmed this video in January. I filmed this mid-January. And when it came to editing it, I was looking at the footage and I was like, I don't really like my hair in this video. I'll just refilm it because I have lots of time. So then I refilmed it and I had other videos to edit in the meantime, so I just left it on my memory stick. And it turns out when I was deleting stuff off my memory stick, I deleted half my footage and I didn't know. So when I went into iMovie and I was like editing my movie, I'm like, why is it only 8 minutes long? Like, my tutorials are never this short. And I deleted half my footage, so here we are filming this for a third time. It's good. I love it. I love doing makeup. I love filming. We got this. So now that we are looking a little bit wild, we're going to move on to the eyes. And for this tutorial, I'm using the Colourpop Making Mauves palette. It's this gorgeous palette. So I think my first runner-up is going to be the shade called Big Fig. I'm going to take this shade and I'm going to put it right in my crease. So I'm just going to take a little bit on my same brush and just start applying it on the outer corner and flicking it up. And then where I have my line here, I'm going to start to connect it to my crease. And just for reference, normally I like to put my eyeshadow when I do this V look starting underneath the lower lashes, so that way you can really get that nice connection when you want to smoke out your under eye afterwards. So now that I do have this general shape on my eyes, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's more of this deeper purple shade, and I am taking a smaller detailing brush and I'm going to apply that in that same V shape, but I'm not going to bring this color all the way throughout the crease. I'm really just going to focus it on the outer part of the crease and really deepen that V. So I do remember saying in the last video that I was going to show you how to get that makeup look. I kind of forget how I did it. I know it was with this palette, but I don't really remember what shade went where. So I'm doing like a derivative of that, but just a little bit darker. So now that I do have this base, I'm going to take a really big fluffy brush and I'm going to use this color right here. And I'm really just gonna buff out any harsh edges on the top area and just really make sure that everything's nice and smooth and blended out. So now that we do have this beautiful base, I'm gonna go clean up my crease and do a demi-cut crease using my micellar water and my Vaseline trick. If you guys have not seen my Vaseline trick, I have posted how to do a cut crease and how to do a demi-cut crease. I will tag one of the videos up now, and that will show you how to do my Vaseline. Alrighty, so now that we have cleaned up pretty well, I just kept a little bit of color on the outer corners, so that way it's going to be a little bit easier to blend afterwards. I am now going to take my best friend, my NYX glitter glue, and I'm going to apply it with a small packing brush to get the most detail as possible. And I'm going to apply this all over the part that doesn't have eyeshadow because, let's face it, we're going to be a little bit extra and glamorous for Valentine's Day, because why not? So I'm just really going to go slow where I cut my crease, and I'm going to apply this throughout the whole lid. So the first color that I'm going to take is this color right here. It is the middle shade, and I'm going to apply that on the most outer part. Reason for it is the darkest purple in the shade in the glitters. So we are going for a ombre effect, and you really just want to pat your glitters on. I don't like using glitters with my brushes. I just tried using it and I just don't feel like using it anymore. So I'm gonna go in with my fingers to really get the most pigment. If you do use your fingers though, just be very careful of your cut crease. So now I kind of brought that shade over to the middle. Now we're going to transition to this beautiful shade right here. It's another type of purple, but it's a little bit more purple champagne. So I'm going to apply that right in the center and kind of overlap it onto the previous color. And then you can go in and go back with that previous purple shade and just like blend them together. And last but not least, I'm going to go in with this beautiful champagne color. I'm telling you, this is my favorite pressed glitter shade. They're a little bit chunky and they kind of like have a little bit of fallout. But I'm telling you, this shade is just so stunning right now. Oh my god. I love glitter. And it's a good thing I'm not a singer because I can't sing, so it's a good thing my day job is to be a hairstylist. So now I'm gonna go back in with the dark purple shade just to make sure that it blends in well with my glitters. But you don't want to blend it too much because you don't want to take away the shimmer and the shine that's gonna bounce off from the light. So you're just blending it enough to say that there's no harsh line. So I'm gonna go do my other eye, and then I'm going to do a very thin line of eyeliner just for the same reason as always, to hide my band of false lashes. So I'm gonna do my other eye, my eyeliner, mascara, and false lashes off camera, and then I'll be back with you guys. Alrighty, so now the glue is drying, so if you see some bluish white color, don't worry about that. In the meantime, we're gonna take care of all this fallout of glitters. So step one, grab your handy dandy Scotch tape, cut off a piece, and then you're literally just gonna take the sticky side and get all your glitters off your under eye. If you've ever done a very glittery look and you cannot get your glitters off, or you're a model for someone and you have glitters, you can't get them off, Scotch tape will be your best friend. Alright, so now that that step is done, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face with my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. It is nearing its ends because I literally hit the pan all over, so I'm just taking like leftovers that are on the side. I already did my brows off camera. You guys probably noticed I did use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, and I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. So now I'm going to stay in within the glowy luminous tone. So I'm going to go in with the MAC Face and Body in the shade N1. This is the most beautiful natural foundation. It's very light coverage, lightweight, gives you a glowy finish, and honestly, it's my favorite light coverage foundation. I prefer applying it with the brush to get the maximum coverage that comes from this foundation, because you will see that you can still see a lot of my color through, but it's a little bit more covering than what a BB cream and a CC cream would be. And I don't know about you guys, but I have been breaking out with different acne spots over my face lately, and I haven't really had much for acne, so I kind of don't know what to do to control it. So if you guys have any products that help you with breakouts, please let me know in the comments down below. So that really just gives you a light coverage, but like as you can see, the glowiness from it is just so stunning. I'm so glad I learned about this product in my makeup school. So now for concealer, I'm going to stick within the natural and glowy tones. I'm going to use the Clean Fresh CoverGirl Concealer. This one, I'm not sure if I'm a fan of it. I've used it a few times. I mean, it feels like nothing's there, like it's so lightweight, but it does crease, I find. I don't know if anybody else that has tried this product had the same experience with it creasing. But I guess like if you're just into very lightweight makeup, this is a good product. Just make sure after you do blend it out that you do put some powder. This way it'll prevent it from creasing. So now that it's all blended out, I'm going to go in with that same brush, and I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder. Gotta put a little bit more in the lid. And I'm really just going to put this on my under eyes. I'm going to put a decent amount so that way the concealer won't crease. And then just around the edges of my nose and my smile lines like usual. Alright, so now I'm going to move to bronzer because I don't really contour my face ever. I'm going to go in with my Physicians Formula bronzer and my fluffy e.l.f. brush as usual, and just apply that from my cheekbones to my forehead and a little bit in this area to avoid my double chins. So I did bring out a blush, but honestly, I think my natural redness is coming through a lot and looks like natural blush anyway, so I'm just gonna skip that step. It's honestly very rare that I ever do it. So I'm gonna move straight to highlight. Can we guess what it is? It's Fenty, of course, it's always Fenty. And our trusty e.l.f. brush, and we're just going to apply that on the cheekbones, and oh, girl, would you look at that glow. When I die, y'all better put this on me. So I have been taking care of my skin a lot lately, doing a lot of skincare, but my skin is still very dry from the winter season, which is completely inevitable. So I'm gonna go in with my MAC Fix Plus and just give myself the extra refreshment that my skin needs. It's very refreshing and it smells amazing. So now for the last step of this final look is the lips, and let me tell you, I have found my absolute favorite lip combo. So I'm going to get you guys on this one. It is the Colourpop Lippy Pencil in the shade BFF3. It is this brown, I need to sharpen her. It's this brown dusty rose type shade. And then you go in with the Super Stay Matte Ink from Maybelline New York in the shade Driver. It is this beautiful, just like nude color. You can keep it at that, or you can put gloss on top. I'm not feeling glossy today, so I'm just gonna keep it to this, but let me show you this lip combo. All right, so we got her sharpened. If you do have like any foundation or anything on your lips, go ahead, clean those off. So now don't tell anyone, but I'm gonna overline my lips and just mostly try to make them as most uniform as I can, because we all know I have asymmetrical lips, so I'm just gonna unify them out. So now that we have the lip liner over my lips and I finally look like I have some, we're gonna go in with our liquid lipstick. And I honestly love the applicator that it comes with. I think it's like wonderful for applying, and the little point at the end really helps to get the maximum precision. So that is awesome, and not to mention, it smells so good. So this is the lip combo, and honestly I love it. I think it's so pretty. But now I'm like, do I feel glossy or do I not feel glossy? I think we're gonna put on some lip gloss. So now when I add gloss to this lip combo, I always go in with the same one, and it's not just a clear gloss. It is the same brown tone gloss, but it has like little gold specks in it, and it's so beautiful. This one is from Jane Irondale, and it's in the shade Iced Mocha. It is a little bit sticky, but it's tolerable. So I'll just put one swipe and show you guys. The three of these together, like, the best. Like, what? It's magique. I have lips now. So I will go and fix up my hair a little bit. It is hair wash day, so let's hope y'all don't see anything too nasty. And yeah. So this is the final look that I did come up with for Valentine's Day. Hopefully you guys have a beautiful day, and I hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you have any other makeup looks that you would like me to do, please let me know in the comments down below so I can get to it. If you guys did like this video, I would really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel and you give it a big, big thumbs up. And I'm not really sure what's in next week's video, but stay tuned. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!